Hiya, so you're back with Sister Melinda Williams. And my video last time was talking about deliverance, being set free from harm and danger. And I do believe that we go through situations in life where we need to be set free. I've helped a lot of people and I've been helped a lot myself in different areas of my life that I've struggled. Today I think I'm just going to talk to you about, on this video anyway, I'm just going to talk to you about just some examples really before I go any further. So I believe that you have a spirit as well as a physical body. We've got our mind, we've got our emotions, we've got the soul of us where we feel everything, where we're connected on a deeper level, deep down inside, and then we've got a spirit. So a spirit is almost like if you get a balloon, an empty balloon, and you just hold it, it flops. If you blow inside of it, the air, the breath, it blows up and it changes form, and you can't see the spirit or the breath before you blow in that balloon. But when you start to blow into that, take the balloon as a human being, when there is a spirit inside of us. I believe this. You cannot see it, but neither can you see breath, yet when you blow into a balloon it changes form, and you know that wind, that spirit, that breath exists. And I believe that we all have a spirit in us. I also believe that spirits have a personality, and you can identify a spirit by its personality trait, their characteristics. When we were born, everyone think of a baby, think of a beautiful, pure baby. When they're born, they're beautiful, they're cute, they're gooey, they're all lovely, and you look at their eyes and their face and it's just so pure, so peaceful, so beautiful. Besides when they're crying and they want their nappy changed, bottle fed, or to be picked up. But all of us were born as innocent babies, and I believe that you go through life, certain things happen to us, that we get hurt, we got made to be upset, we've experienced different circumstances through life, we're exposed to different things, maybe trauma, abuse, mistreatment, being spoken down to, and it affects our emotions, it affects our feelings, it affects our mental status, our thoughts about ourselves. When I talk about feelings and emotion, I'm just going to name a few. The six basic feelings that someone can have is fear, disgust, anger, surprise, happiness, sadness. There's also feeling sad, feeling frustrated. We can also have other emotions and feelings such as embarrassment, excitement, shame, contempt, pride, satisfaction, amusement. So these are different emotions that we feel and feelings that we have. And when we go through certain things in life, those can come out of us. So if you're mistreated as a child, from being a happy, playful person that you are, because most children are, when they're mistreated, they may feel sad. They may feel the sadness may turn into depression, which has then become a mental disorder or mental health problem. You might feel anger instead of happiness and joy, and then the anger might become an anger issue, anger problems later on. So I hope you're getting what I'm saying. So we're born pure, innocent, beautiful, and then through life experience we may change. Rather than being that happy-go child that you are, you might become a bit down, withdrawn, upset, and express a lot of these different feelings and emotions which come out in your mood. I do believe that by the time you hit adulthood, you may have gone through a lot of these, and along the way different spirits do exist, and some spirits are angry spirits. So you might have anger all the time, you might feel angry or extremely angry over little things. When this happens to me, or happens and I'm faced with it, we're helping someone, I look at the spirit side and I say, if this person has dropped their pen and they're like, ugh, I'm angry over this, you're like, whoa, chill, it's only your pen that you've dropped. I then look and think, is there a spirit of anger attached to their personality and to their being? That's how I look at people. From a mental health point, you're going to be looking at what's causing this anger, what's happened in their past that's caused this anger, what's happened, what are they connecting these frustrations with that triggers off this response. I do believe that when people are being helped, healed, restored, renewed, you need to look at all aspects of them holistically. You need to look at the mental side, the emotional side, the physical side, and most importantly, the spiritual side. Being a nurse, I realised that we're taught about the holistic side at university within our teaching sessions and lectures. But when you go into practice, when you go onto a ward or into the hospitals, we're looking after them with medicine. So we're trying to help alleviate the pain from the physical side. We may give them tablets to try and help a mental disorder. We're not really looking at the spiritual side of things. And that's something that I have identified that is missing. When I was going through all my issues, I needed to be looked at as a whole person, including my spirit, for me to get where I am now. I will share that in some other videos about some of my past experience, how I was and how I am now. And I will even try and throw in some photographs so you can see it. But going back to the deliverance, I believe that we've gone through, and we have gone, and we may go through certain circumstances in life that needs addressing. If you think you've got anger issues and you get frustrated or you feel sad, depressed, there's only so long that it can carry on for when you think, I need help. And then do you want to be helped by taking medication and having to be on medication for the rest of your life, or do you want to get to the root cause of the issue? For me personally, as a practitioner, as a child of God, in my approach as a person helping someone else, I always like to get to the root if I can and help someone maximum rather than just subtly and just a little bit. I don't want to just put a plaster over the wound. I want to take that plaster off and say, actually, let's have a look if this can be fully looked at. So that's my approach to things. So maybe I'm drifting off or going from one place to the next, but I hope that you're staying with me here. And when I talk about deliverance, I'll use a personal experience. So I didn't realise that I had depression until after I finished university, and I went to university at the age of 28, and I finished university in 2011. So I was 31 when I finished university, and a lot of my time throughout university, after coming home from a placement and spending time with my children, trying to read my Bible and do whatever, a lot of things that was affecting me caused me to be depressed. And I remember just not being able to get off the sofa. Sometimes I was exhausted after doing everything I had to do. I didn't want to do anything extra, and I remember sitting on the sofa or lying on the sofa for hours crying. Even with the lights on and the lamp on, the room seemed gloomy and dark. For me, I was now, whilst I was going through it, I didn't realise I was depressed, but now I look back and I thought, wow, that was depression. So even if I went into a light room, it felt dark and gloomy. No matter when something good happened, I felt dark and gloomy. And I realised that depression and oppression was working side by side in each other. Only when I got delivered and set free from depression did I realise that I had it. And I'm going to talk some more about this. So I just want you to think about some situations in your life where you think that you feel frustrated, angry, upset, and that you've seen like a pattern that's gone through your life for a long time. We're going to be exploring some of these. I don't know what you want to deal with, but I hope that I will touch on some of the topics and some of the issues, and we can look at it from a holistic point of view. So yeah, we will be doing a series on deliverance by the looks of it, and just exploring it bigger and deeper, because there's too much to go into the nitty gritty and just skimming over. We can't skim over a topic like this. So yeah, so look out for my next video. I'll be going further in. I will also look at some scriptures that help me to look into deliverance, and we'll look at the meaning of words, the meaning of things, and we'll just try and put things into perspective before I summarize it all. Okay, so thank you for joining me. I hope that what I have shared so far made sense, and we shall be doing some more shortly. Take care. Bye bye.